finger protections, but we're gonna ignore that. Look at that. No regrets either. Apollo series. Alright, hey there guys, I'm Panic Pac-Man and I'm here today to talk about, well, my keyboard. You know, just to give context, during this period is the COVID-19 period where everybody's kind of like quarantined at home. So I would say that it's kind of like a good time to get into keyboards because you really have a lot of time to pick up a hobby. And what happened is that I had many group buys that I participated before this, and they all sort of happened to come together around this period, also due to shipments being delayed, also because of the virus, but somehow everything came around this time and I got too excited. I built the keyboard and put it together, and I kind of thought that, oh damn, it's a wasted opportunity, and I didn't really film the process of building this keyboard over here. I'm quite sad, but at least I still can talk about it. Also, already online there's a lot of videos that mentions or even demonstrates like how these keyboards are made, especially Teha, you know. Even I follow him and follow his instructions in terms of like lubing your switches and trying to create the best sound from, the talk that you can hear from the keyboards. Of course, I'm completely unable to compare to him in terms of skills and everything, but I'm quite happy with what I got over here. So just a brief run through. This is my custom keyboard that I've built over the past few days. As you can see, there are some artisan keycaps as well, which I'll go through later in the video. Also, these keycaps here, they are just like temporary. I'm still waiting on the Metaverse V2s. The group buy is still underway, and I think the shipping would be around May, late May, June, July. I have no idea, I forgot. But yeah, really group buys test your patience, but I feel that when you get the product, you will feel very happy and very rewarded, just like some of the artisans that I have over here. You know, it took about like 3 to 4 months for it to come, but when it came, I was so happy. Yeah. Anyways, a good mention is that during this time, there's a lot of more affordable bases that you can get. KBDfans has always been out there to help the community with, especially like this. This is the TOFU 60. But I went on Instagram recently and saw a few other new 60% aluminium keyboards, and they're going for quite a good price. Although it's still a premium to start this hobby. Like, I would think that the base line for a alu body would be about $200 US, yeah, around there. So that's like not including your switches, not including your keycaps, which is then again a big bulk of money. But I mean, if you can afford it and you're looking for a hobby and now you have a lot of time, I would recommend like getting into this. This not only, I take pride in what I have built, and the community is also really, really great. There are a lot of discords, there are a lot of forums, and RMK, yeah, it's all your fault actually. RMK is the one that got me into this hobby, and because I watch a lot of offline TV, and then Lady Pichu's keyboard is actually built from Kara's keyboard as well, so it kind of got me into the scene. And yeah, so let's go through this build. Alright, so this right here is my custom keyboard, and what better way to do an introduction to this than the typing test. So let's just test the audio right here, and I think it should be good. Please mind me, like, I may not be the best of typists, but I'll try anyway. So Alright, so other than the keyboard itself, I actually bought a lot of other accessories to complement the building, which is all inside here. But we're gonna ignore that, put that aside, and focus on this. Also, I actually have a wrist rest because I haven't learned how to float type, as in like float your wrist and type. So I actually rest my wrist on the table, but that is bad for ergonomics. So I actually have this marble wrist rest. The only reason why I'm not putting it here is because you see this reflection. It's kind of irritating, right? So I'm just gonna put it inside. Anyways, what you're looking at now is just 3 to 4 months of waiting, and the building process was kind of fun. I mean, if you like putting together Lego or maybe Gundams or Gunpla, you know, some of you call it Gunpla, then yeah, you wouldn't have a difficult issue kind of like building something like this. Also, I got some tools that actually help me, let's say for lubing, which is like things like this. This is called a nutcracker. It helps to open the switch up. Yeah, and maybe let's go through some of the artisan caps in further detail, so that maybe if you happen to decide that, wow, I really want this, it looks cool, then, well, I mean, it's gonna be expensive on the resale market. But if you want your keyboard to have something like this, then yeah, at least maybe this video can help you decide whether it's gonna be worth it investment or not. Alright, so if you ask me, if there's one thing that I didn't regret buying, I mean, there are many things that I don't regret, to be honest, when it comes to the keyboard community and my custom keyboard, but this is I would say one of the better decisions I made in terms of anything related to my keyboard. This is the Jelly Key or Joyha Keycaps Zenpon 2, basically the second iteration of the Zenpon series, and from their Instagram discussion, this is gonna be the last one of the Zenpon series. And after looking through a lot of Reddit forums and stuff like that, a lot of people actually regretted not getting this from their group buy, and I was one of the lucky few who made the decision to, I mean, shoot the bullet, and wow, no regrets. Look at this beauty right here, and yeah, alright, let me just get the camera to focus. Look at that. Now Joyha really how can I say this? They really put a lot of effort into their products, and you can really tell that they love what they do and make. Look at the packaging itself as well. So they even have a wax stamp over here, and the packaging is made out of wood with this foam to protect it, and say if it's like being delivered to you or anything, so anti-shock and stuff like that. And each of their caps actually comes with a kind of like dog tag with a serial number, which I'm covering with my thumb now. I don't know whether the serial number would be of any importance, but yeah, the serial number on the dog tag, which correlates to the serial number on your caps, and it's actually found behind on these like silver things. Yeah, and so this is the Zenpon 2 spacebar, which actually was in my keyboard just now. I just took it out so that you guys can have a better view at this. Like, oh my god, look at that. Such beauty. Alright, off to the next one. Oh yeah, one thing to take note about these space bars is that previously the switch that was on the spacebar portion was a 62 gram Zealios V2, but then I had to change it to 67 because the spacebar itself was too heavy and it wasn't like popping back up. So just some information for those people who are interested in like a artisan resin spacebar is that maybe if your switch is kind of like a lightweight switch, it may not work as well as you want it to. So I would consider maybe just changing your spring to a 67. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether a 65 would do the same as a 67, but I changed it to a 67 just in case, and it works fine. So here's some advice for you. Alright, so next is actually from Dwarf Factory. I got several Dwarf Factory artisans, but the one that was on my keyboard is this. The what is this? Mystic Dragon Glacial. Part of their Mystic Dragon collection. I believe that there was a second iteration with a different set of colors, but mine was the first one, and I got the Glacial one, and the details on this is really great. No regrets either. This was like during the Game of Thrones like final season kind of feels, so that's how long I actually waited for this. Yeah, way back then, and it only came recently, about last month. The wait was really long. Okay, so yeah, just to further elaborate, if you were to join this kind of group buys, you have to be patient. I know there are some who kind of like want to pay the money and like get it within the next week, but it doesn't work that way for these kind of like custom resin keycaps unless you're buying it from the used or second-hand market or whatever. Yeah, so this is just a showcase of the Glacial Mystic Dragon. So apart from this, I also have, okay, which box is it? Is it this one? Nope, this is really light, so it's not this one. This one, right? Yes, okay. So yeah, so the packaging comes like this. You can see it's really different from what Jelly Key has to offer, but they do come with this a finger protection, so you don't really get your oils, like finger oils, on the resin keycap itself. So it's kind of interesting. Also a little note on how you can use it, plus some infographics here on how to wash and take care. So yeah, I'm not saying that Dwarf Factory's packaging is of lesser quality than Jelly Key, but then, I mean, it's just different, right? So this is actually from the Apollo series from Dwarf Factory, and I think the big difference is that this has the gold kind of like stamping branding. I'll get it to focus. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, there's that branding there, Dwarf Factory in gold. And the astronaut, so this astronaut is looking towards the ship, this astronaut is looking away from the ship. I don't know whether that is done on purpose. Also, the difference between the two keycaps is that this has lesser glitter than this. This is heavily glittered. Yeah, I would say consistency wise they are pretty consistent, and these are really nice keycaps. I love anything that's like space race related, so this was also a good investment as well. The only reason why it's kind of like not on my keyboard, yeah, it's because I feel that maybe with too many artisans it can be quite tacky. Right now I'm waiting for the Rama M6, which one did I get? M6C to come, and then I'll just like put this on that when it arrives. So I was saying the difference. So yeah, so this has the branding. Hello, can you focus? Right, yeah, the branding, Dwarf Factory over there. However, this one, zero branding whatsoever, so you won't really know this is a Dwarf Factory keycap unless you know. So you know it if you know it, you know, that kind of thing. Even below, There isn't any branding as well, which I kind of like. I appreciate it. And yeah, so this is just a review of the artisan keycaps that I've got so far. I mean, I'm fairly new to this hobby, so for now this is all that I have. I'm still waiting on the Gengar from S-Craft. We should be shipping out in kind of like late May, maybe mid-May, late May, and I hope to do a review of that as well together with the M6C that will be coming soon. Oh yeah, so speaking of Rama, I also got the Rama switch puller. Now for their packaging, let me just go and get it then. Okay. So it came in a packaging like this. I have to cover the information, I'm so sorry, because that's like where I live, but they also take very big consideration when it comes to packaging. And I mean, that was how it was mailed to me, and then inside comes with this kind of like Ziploc bag kind of thing and 3 stickers. Like, who doesn't love free stickers? So this was like inside, and you know, this is just something that I thought was really cool to add into the collection and further elaborate how much of a wormhole you're getting into if you ever start like this hobby, you know, this keyboard hobby. Yeah. Alright, so we are kind of like back to the very beginning, where I'm just showing my keyboard again with the cap staff explained in earlier. I would say I'm quite satisfied with the sound now, especially this spacebar. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Olivia C3 stabilizers that will be coming soon as well. I mean, I have a lot of things on group buys that are on standby. I mean, not standby, I mean, as in I'm waiting for it to arrive. So when it does, maybe I'll just do an unboxing of that, and then hopefully, I mean, if you guys like this kind of content, then let me know in the comment section below. Give a thumbs up for a like, double tap the thumbs down if you dislike it, and follow my Instagram at PanicPackman for more content. And yeah, I have no closure. See you guys.